That's right there. Oh, and here come the blue ones that Summer's got. Perfect. Really fun, simple thing for y'all to do. You'll need some white paper.
It's kind of nice. Look, see? Oh, now we got it. Look, see?
Thank you. Thank you.
Sup, yo? So I got some hauls to share with you guys. First of all, feels kind of weird. I haven't shot like this in a while. Sat here, like I'm talking to you guys. You know, basically I haven't been in front of the camera in a while. And every time I do this again after not doing it for so long, it feels kind of weird. You know, I know it might sound weird to hear, but it's like I get camera shy. I know that sounds weird. Anyway, so I got a bit of hauls to share with you guys. I think almost all of it is off of Amazon, and that's part of why I decided to get in front of the camera again. I just felt like, you know, I've been sharing, you know, hauls, you know, fairly regularly, but I felt like, okay, finally I got another haul. It's a collective haul. It's not like I got all this stuff at one time, although a majority of these did arrive all on the same day, which is kind of crazy. But anyway, regardless, I felt like, yeah, finally I got like a haul worthy of you know, this setup again. So anyway, but before I get into those, the little clips that you saw at the beginning, that was, I guess you can call it kind of like a little montage, if you will. One of the things I'm kind of bummed about, in case you guys don't know, if you don't you know, make videos yourself, or if you don't use the YouTube video editor, the YouTube video editor is going away September 20. Which is in a few hours as I'm recording this. I'm kind of bummed because since I've come back to YouTubing stuff, thanks to BC, I don't remember when it was that he told me about the YouTube editor, the video editor, which I don't utilize almost. Okay, to put it simply, I basically only use one feature that the editor has to offer, and that's one of the things in coming back to YouTubing this year. One of the things that I felt like allowed me to do this again was to cut out doing editing. If you guys have been following me for a long time, you guys might, you know, kind of know that my videos before this year were all, I don't want to say heavily edited, but in a way it was. I mean, I didn't do any special effects, but I did a lot of chopping up the video. Sometimes it involved not just chopping up a video, but how do you say? I don't even know how to put it anymore because it's just been so long since I've done any of that stuff. But you know, throw clips together. Anyway. Yeah, and you do the watermark and everything, but bottom line is, that took a lot of time to sit there and edit them, even when it's just chopping a video up. It took a lot of time, and you might notice that, you know, my current videos some of them do have jump cuts, mainly like the reviews, and some of my hauls and vlogs and stuff like that. It's not as heavily chopped up as those old videos. That was like every few seconds it was another jump cut. But the only reason I have that now is that's not editing. I'm hitting the pause button on the camera. So like when I'm shooting my reviews, you'll see like I'm holding the figure and one of my hands will get out of frame because I'm getting ready to pause or unpause. So anyway, you know, there's no editing. No, I don't edit my videos. But the one thing that I really liked, that thanks to BC introducing me to the YouTube video editor, was you can combine clips. Basically, all your videos that are uploaded to your YouTube, whether public or private, or however you have it listed, those are kind of saved. I forget the technical terms, the way YouTube puts it. Basically, they're saved as clips, and you can combine them. And so that was the only kind of bit of editing that I do, so that certain videos like this, and a lot of my recent ones, usually the hauls and stuff, I'll have a few seconds clips of stuff in the beginning. That's kind of like just to share stuff. Either it's just sharing kind of random stuff that you know wouldn't belong in its own video, or showing stuff that has to do with what what the haul is, or whatever the vlog is about, like, you know, clips from a convention, or clips from my daughter, stuff that just, you know, it's not substantial enough for it to be its own video, and it's just kind of part of, or a setup of, what you're gonna see, what I'm gonna talk about. So anyway, I really liked that feature. That was, you know, I really liked that, and so this is probably the last one I'll be able to do that with. So I decided to throw together not a whole lot of stuff, but basically like a few clips of my daughter. I believe fairly recently, in a recent video, I mentioned how, you know, she has several activities, including swimming. She has like a toddler class. I think it's called Toddler Express. And then it's not actually ballet. We call it her ballet class, but it's actually like rhythm and movement. So it has some ballet, but it's just kind of like a you know, rhythm and movement, you know, for toddlers. So those were all just the most recent, you know, sessions of those, except for the swimming. If you saw one of my recent videos, she had graduated, but those clips of her swimming were from that last session, and that was her final one. So anyway, and then after that, again, if you've been following, you might have heard me mention about my PS3 being busted. That I was pretty sure what happened was my daughter Summer had inserted some foreign objects, either multiple discs, which I thought it would have been 2, or some other foreign objects into the disk drive of the PS3. So for a long time, I didn't get around to it, but I finally got around to operating on it, cracking it open. It was pretty difficult. Long story short, though, as you might have saw, there were not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 DVDs that she had shoved into the disk drive. So it was man, it felt like an achievement to finally, you know, free up that disk drive. I was like, yes. After, like, I don't know how many months it had been, but after so long, I can finally watch Blu-rays. It was the only player I had that I can watch Blu-rays on. The only other option I have is watching DVDs on my laptop, and that's not a preference. It's either I watch movies on my Kindle, which I know it's not a very big screen, but that's what I do most of my watching on. And I can bring it anywhere. I can watch anywhere in the house, as opposed to my laptop, which, well, okay, so, I mean, okay, that might sound weird to some, because most people, you can take your laptop anywhere, too. Aside from the fact that, even if I could, it's too bulky, you know, to me, to just bring around. But I have mine set up that I have it connected to the Ethernet cable, and I don't have battery in there, so it has to stay plugged in. So my laptop on my desk, my work desk, it stays there. So anyway, And then the only other place I like to watch is, you know, on the actual TV, you know, using the PS3 as its Blu-ray player. Unfortunately, I think having 4 discs in there might have damaged something with this drive, because it won't read discs now. It works. It will. You can insert discs, you can eject discs, and the PS3 itself, you know, functions like normal, but now it won't read discs. So not only can I not watch movies, I can't play games. So yeah, I don't know. Now I gotta invest in a Blu-ray player. So, and the final thing is, just this past weekend we had a little, you know, we don't get to go out so often. You know, my wife, well, my wife and I by ourselves, that's almost never. And then the 3 of us, my wife and I and our daughter, we don't actually go out too often, you know, like to eat and stuff like that. We, you know, usually going out for us consists of running errands, you know, getting stuff we need at Walmart or Target or other stores and stuff like that. So, you know, that's parent life. You know, especially if some of you might be parents and you kind of know what that's like, but at the same time, and I'm not saying we're the only ones with the situation, but you know, not everyone shares a situation where we have zero help. You know, we don't have, you know, my family or my wife's family that, you know, can watch our daughter for us so we can go out or stuff like that. We don't have that. So I'm gonna take a sip of my chocolate chip frappe. Funny, I have that sitting there. It's like product placement. So there you have it. I'm gonna get into these hauls in a second. Real quick though, I want to show you guys, if you guys are Happy Meal fans, this is the current one, which I didn't even know. I guess usually the new Happy Meals start on a Friday. So I guess this must have started on Friday and I didn't even know. I thought it was still the books. And then I just went with Summer earlier after we dropped my wife off to work and got her Happy Meal, and it turned out to be the Ninjago movie Happy Meal, which is pretty cool. I plan to collect these. I don't know if I'll get a set for myself. I'll just collect them as I go along. If there's something I like that I really want to have, I'll either just keep it. I know that sounds to me like, yeah, I won't give it to Summer, but or I'll get an extra one for myself. But so there's that. Just a heads up if you guys are interested in the Lego Ninjago movie Happy Meal. But the main reason I wanted to share this, and you know, it's front-facing camera, so it's not gonna focus on this. But if you can make that out, the next Happy Meal is My Little Pony movie, and I'm excited for this. I've been collecting Happy Meals, especially if you know me and you've been watching me a long time. You know, I'm a big, I love Happy Meal toys. Love collecting Happy Meals, and I think I've collected most, if not all, the Transformers Happy Meal toys. And so the next one, or along with My Little Pony movie, is also Transformers Robots in Disguise. So curious what those look like. I'm sure you can go on happymeal.com and they'll probably have pictures of those toys already. So weird product placement. As if I'm sponsored by McDonald's or something. McCafe, get some. It's good stuff. Alexa Bliss there in the background. Before I continue, here's the funny thing. So I knew that you know, if you order from Amazon, or if you probably order from anywhere online, you probably these days, you know, you keep track of your packages. You know, you're watching them online if they provide tracking when they're going to arrive. And you know, if you're an Amazon Prime member, you know you're getting your stuff in a couple days. And so I knew I was going to have like a lot of stuff at the same time. And I was like, cool, I can do, you know, a big, you know, haul vlog thing again. And at the same time, I was like, it'll give me the chance to sit here and talk to you guys. And the funny thing is, I was like, you know what I'm going to do? Once again, just turn it into a talk. You know? Talk about stuff that I've been wanting to talk about. And here's the messed up thing is, I forgot everything I had originally planned to talk about with you guys. Like, I had topics, like, I'm going to talk about this or that. And so, you know, that's age, and just, yeah, I've mentioned it in the past before. I have horrible memory, so unfortunately. So let's just jump right in these hauls. If I think of something, then I'll come out. So anyway, first up, and I got mostly figures. I got a couple, well, actually, no, only on one other thing. Got a Blu-ray DVD. Again, the thing is, you know, I don't get to go to the movies. Before I had a kid, before being married with children, or child, if you guys might remember, any of you've been watching my videos for years, man, I used to go to movies all the time. You know, with Clownfire, with Butterball 619, you know, Sean Deasy and some other friends. We used to go to movies all the damn time, like, you know, once, twice a week. Just used to watch everything. And even before that, just before those bros and watching that often, it's just, you know, my whole life, I love movies. I used to always just go watch movies when I really want to watch a movie. I don't get to do that anymore. You know, if I'm lucky, 1 or 2 times a year, I'll get a daddy day off for a movie that I really, really need to see. But for everything else, I gotta wait for its Blu-ray/DVD release. So it's usually gonna be a blind buy. You know, I mean, if I really want to, I mean, there's other movies that I can just wait. I can wait till I can watch on Netflix, or till it's on however else I can watch it for free later on down the line. But then there's some movies that I'm really excited for, and even though it's a blind buy, meaning I didn't get to see it, I'm gonna buy the Blu-ray or DVD anyway, just because I really want to see it. Luckily, most of the movies that I bought and didn't get a chance to see in the theaters or wherever, turned out that I like them. If not like them, love them. So this is just the latest. That's my latest blind buy. Ghost in the Shell. I was really excited for this movie. This is one of those ones, if I could, I would have watched it in theaters. You know, I've been a fan of the anime, and you know, based on the trailers and stuff, I was like, it looks cool. I'm digging it, and I think I'm gonna like it. So finally caught it. Here's the thing, though, it also wasn't like a priority. It wasn't like you know, Batman vs Superman or Suicide Squad or what other movie? Deadpool, that like Power Rangers, or you know, something that I had to get on release day, especially if there was like a store exclusive version. Usually I usually get the Target versions, which most of those you got to get on release day because the exclusive version usually sells out. So this one I knew I wanted, but it wasn't like a priority. Like, I didn't have to get it on release day, and I kind of wanted to wait till I can get it cheaper. I caught it on Amazon for $9.99, and that's with free Prime shipping. So looking forward to checking that out. Unfortunately, I will have to watch it just DVD on my laptop, just because, you know, can't watch the Blu-ray. Which, yeah, I don't. It's, you know, some movies like Suicide Squad, Batman vs Superman, it's like the extended version is on Blu-ray only and not the DVD. So luckily, I think it's the same thing. But before I get into other hauls, speaking of DVDs, I watched Blair Witch. I'm not gonna say much. I just want to share the fact that you might have caught this in a haul not long ago. I really liked it. Really liked it. I might have been saying this for a while now. I keep saying, you know, I want to try doing some movie reviews, and it's like, unlike stuff like toys, it's weird for me to review something that it's like, it's not a physical thing that I'm showing you about it. It's just talking about it, you know. But at least, you know, with the DVD, I got the DVD, I can talk about it, and I have something physical to show for it still. Anyway, so I might get around to doing that eventually. And giving my reviews of movies, which, you know, in essence, it's just sharing my opinions. You know, it's just whether I liked it or not, stuff like that. So anyway, but Blair Witch, really liked it. And then another one that I watched, finally watched, because I'd gotten this on release day. Power Rangers, big Power Rangers fan, if you know me. Had to get it on release day. Unfortunately, I couldn't watch it, and I already knew it when I got it. I wasn't gonna be able to watch it on Blu-ray because my PS3 was already busted. And this was one of the biggest reasons, because I already had it in hand. This is one of the biggest reasons I wanted to get that fixed so I can finally watch it. I couldn't wait. I eventually just watched it on my laptop. And I gotta say again, I'm not gonna get into detail because I might get around to actually giving it a review. But I loved it. It was good. I was skeptical, to be honest. I was excited for it, but I was kind of prepared for it to just kind of be okay. Wow, that's cool, because it was a lot better than okay. I loved it. So anyway, all right, I got some figures. Yeah, okay, so I just want to say, it's been a while since I've had some Marvel Legends to share. I mean, I've had some recently, but not like having like, okay, I'll just say I got 3 of them right here. I got 3 of them right here, and then I got like 4 other figures on right here. I'll get to those in a second. But like just having this many at one time to show that I got it, it kind of reminds me of when I was kind of new back into collecting Marvel Legends. I was kind of on fire, man. I was just buying them up, but it slowed down just because it's like, I just, in between, like, just not having the funds to blow, and most of the ones that you can get cheap, I got them, and so, a lot of them, it's now just a waiting game to get, like, the newer ones either at retail price, especially for the kind of hard to find ones, or, or less than retail, which, that's even better. But anyway, finally pulled the trigger on Kitty Pryde, which is cool, because now I have the final piece to complete Juggernaut. I just kept procrastinating on her and waiting for the right price, and I forget how much she was. But I want to say she was less than 15 for sure. I want to say something around 13, 14. She looks really good. I never saw her in person before, but I love the face. You're not gonna see that well because front facing camera, but you might be familiar with the figure. And Marvel Legends, Hasbro's notorious for reusing a few female head sculpts. And you usually see it and you recognize, oh yeah, this is another reuse. But with this Kitty Pryde, I'm not sure if it's a reused head sculpt. It actually looks fairly unique, and she looks really cool. I'm glad I finally got this figure. It's almost like, what took me so long? But at least, yeah, I have it now. Plus the Magneto head to throw on Onslaught. That's awesome. Yeah, so there's that. And then, boom, Blade. Freaking Blade. This is so in this wave, you had 2 that are hard to find that, like, I haven't seen since the wave came out. I kept seeing them, Blade and Jessica Jones, like, consistently for like 30 plus, and I'm like, oh, I want them, but I'm not gonna pay. I'm not even gonna pay over $25 for them, So I got lucky and I caught Blade at $19.99 with Prime shipping. Hells yes. So still waiting to catch Jessica Jones at retail price. Here's hoping, but at least this is my most wanted from the wave anyway. Well, I mean, I really love the Netflix figures, which 4 out of the 6 are. But Blade, it's my all-time favorite Marvel character, thanks to Wesley freaking Snipes and the Blade movies. And it's awesome that we finally got a updated, modern, you know, Marvel Legends Blade. You know, it's comic based. It's not Wesley Snipes, but still, it's cool. And I still have my original Toy Biz Wesley Snipes Blade Marvel Legends figure. So nice to finally have a modern comic version. Oh, that's awesome. And I most likely will be reviewing most, if not all, these figures that I'm showing in this haul right now. And then Ares. Dude, this is a hefty figure. And this is another one that, so in this wave, in the Thor wave, or the Hulk, Gladiator Hulk Build-A-Figure wave, Jane Foster Thor and Ares are the ones that are hard to find. That I've seen them usually on Amazon for no less than 28 bucks, but again, usually around 30 plus. And I got lucky and caught when he was in stock, shipped and sold by Amazon in 1999. And dude, he's heavy. I can't wait to crack him open and see how big he is compared to the. I never had the or even seen it up close, the original Build-A-Figure version of him. Still would love to catch that Jane Foster Thor as well. But in the meantime, this dude's a badass. I don't even know anything about the character, to be honest. Never really read the Thor comics, but I came to love Thor as a character thanks to the MCU. So yeah, this dude's badass. And speaking of big badass mofos, and we're heading into the realm of some WWE. The monster among men, Braun Strowman. Now, unless you're a WWE fan, you know, which I don't know how many of you guys that you know regularly watch my videos are actually into WWE, but you probably won't know who this is or care. But some of my favorite people in the WWE are like the big monster dudes. Really big monster dudes, but the big bad monster dudes. I mean, there's a lot of big dudes, you know, and that aren't bad though, like the Big Show. He's awesome. I love the Big Show. He's just awesome. But then it's like I like the monsters, you know, the big bad dudes, you know. So anyway, Braun Strowman, and I've been asked a few times, I think from more than one person, at least 2 or 3 people, you know, since I've been talking about WWE here in my videos, like who are the people I'm into, you know, since coming back to WWE. And I still want to do, like, tackle that question in a separate video where I really talk about, like, you know, my interest in WWE and especially, like, the newer people I'm into. But this will partially answer that. He's one of the newer dudes that I took a liking to, because he's just, man, the more I see him, the more I like him. Whether he's beating the hell out of Roman Reigns or I haven't seen it, but I think recently he faced Brock Lesnar, or that's coming up. I don't know. I can't wait to see that though. But yeah, this is another one in this series. I don't know if anyone else is hard to find. If anyone else other than Braun Strowman, I would imagine maybe Ken Shamrock and the other dudes probably won't be hard to find. But he's one of those ones that I did not see him for retail price for a while, and then just boom, caught him at $19.99. Yeah, had to get him. Really cool. I can't wait to crack this dude open. Braun Strowman. Now moving into some DC Multiverse. I'll just show both of them at the same time. I haven't gotten any new DC Multiverse figures in a while. I can't even remember the last ones. I want to say it was maybe the Wonder Woman movie ones. Yeah, it's been a little while, and I still haven't even completed another Ares, the Ares from that wave. I think I still just need like one more. Anyway, these dudes. So these two are the hard to find figures in this wave, in this series, in the rookie series. And these also 30 plus, actually closer to 40. I keep seeing them, I want to say around 38, 39 bucks. And then I kept watching them on Amazon in my wish list, and I saw them pop up $19.99. And here's the thing. This dude, Duke Thomas and the Reaper, yeah, I don't know nothing about these dudes. I'm assuming they're either from the current or at least, you know, the more modern DC comics, which I'm not, you know, I'm not really up to date. Especially because the collect and connect figures, the rookie. I want to say, I don't know if these aren't from Rebirth, they're probably, was there anything between New 52 and Rebirth? If not that, then maybe New 52. I don't know. But regardless, they're you know, they're newer characters, or I want to assume this is definitely a newer modern character. Reaper could be an older character, and this is kind of like a modern version of him. But again, I don't know nothing. I just decided, you know, because I knew I was gonna want to collect the whole wave anyway. But I figured, you know, to find them, again, I found them at $19.99 each with Prime shipping, so I decided to just pull the trigger. I'll just do some some wiki research to learn about these characters, and eventually give these guys a review as well. So anyway, last but not least, and I'm really excited about this one. This one was actually a pre-order that I pre-ordered months back. I don't know how long ago, months back. Finally got released. It's the Mafex Suicide Squad Harley Quinn dress version. Yeah, really cool. And I kind of want to say, you know, if you guys have been following, you've seen that I've been collecting Mafex and SH figure arts, but I haven't done a review of any of them. I just feel like, man, these figures are kind of hard to review. They come with so much stuff, and they're so much more articulated and well detailed, and they come with so much stuff. It's like, man, that's a lot of stuff to cover. That's man, it's gonna be a bit of a tough review and a really long one. But at the same time, I've been thinking, it's like, it'd be cool. I want to try. So I don't know. I don't know if I might go back and review some of my past ones, but I won't have them have a boxed shot to show you guys. But I might just start with her, and at least before I crack her open, I can do that in review and, you know, give it the usual showing off the box and stuff treatment as well. So yeah, excited to finally have this figure though. Too bad it's front facing, can't really see, but yeah, really cool. So there you have it. That's my haul. You know what? I'm probably not gonna go on and just talk your ears off. Let me take a sip here. Mostly due to, because again, I can't remember the stuff I want to talk about. I know there was a couple of things I wanted to rant about. Which speaking of rants, if you saw a recent video where I was ranting about McDonald's, so I got the Happy Meal for summer. They forgot the apple slices again. Steven, Monkey King 702. Why does that keep happening to me? Why do they keep forgetting the apple slices? Anyway, so that's that. I mean, I'm sure I could sit here and just try to think of stuff, but I'm not going to do that right now. But I will talk about one more thing briefly. I've been saying for a while now, I've been wanting to do some giveaways again, and I actually have a few things set aside. I still haven't figured out exactly how I'm going to do these giveaways. I want to do them contests, nothing too complex, but at least something where it's a little more fun and interactive than just a straight up giveaway. But so I have some prizes, and I think I have some pretty cool prizes that some of you might get excited for. But one of the ones I think I'll do first, just because it might be less of a contest and more of a straight up giveaway, it's for these little It's a little Avengers, Iron Man, and Captain America. They're paperweights, but they're like little teeny tiny micro busts. I want to say they're probably about 1/18 scale. So you know, if they were a full figure, they'd be like a 4-inch figure. But I think they're cool little micro busts. I have these myself. I have them displayed. I don't know if they made more characters than these, but still pretty cool. Iron Man and Cap. And I actually have 3 sets of these. 3 pairs of both Cap and Iron Man. And I'm gonna give them away as in pairs. So there'll be 3 winners. I don't know exactly when I'll have that up, but I'll try to have that up soon when I figure out, like, okay, how I'm gonna do it. But there you have it. If that's something you guys, any of you might be interested in, then stay tuned for that giveaway video. Now, I will tell you one thing, and this is one thing I might do for all my upcoming giveaway / contests. You're gonna need to not only be subbed to me here on YouTube, but you're gonna need to be on Instagram, preferably following, even on YouTube. I'm not requiring you to be subbed to me, but it would probably help, especially if you want to, you know, get notice of upcoming giveaways and stuff like that. It would probably help. I'm not saying, oh, you have to, and it will increase your chances. I'm just saying, it's like, why wouldn't you if, you know, I'm going to be doing some giveaways. So anyway, same with Instagram. I'm not going to require you to follow me, but you will need to kind of interact and participate through Instagram as well. I think for all of them, I'm going to have them that way where you have to, it's going to be like kind of a 2-part thing. You're going to have to, it's going to involve using Instagram and YouTube as well. So if you might be interested in that, and you're not on Instagram yet, and again, I'm not requiring you to follow me on Instagram, but you will need to be on Instagram. You have to have an Instagram account. So if you don't have one already, you might be interested, and I can tell you this, one of the other ones I got coming up after these is a Star Wars Black Series one. No, sorry. Star Wars 40th anniversary one. Yeah, the 6-inch figures, and it's an exclusive. It's not the the new HasCon exclusive. Nothing crazy like that. The Captain Rex. It's a previous one, but still, you know, you can have a chance to win it. So you're gonna want to be on both YouTube and Instagram. In the meantime, there's these, and there you have it. That's my haul. Again, I wish I could have talk to you guys some more, but there will be more videos. You know, I'm kind of bummed that YouTube video editor is going away, so this will be my last one that you'll see some little intro clips, but I'll be back again soon. You know, I'm sure shortly after you see this there'll be a haul or review or something, but again, goodbye to video editor and my little intro clips and stuff like that. And again, there you guys have it. There's my haul. So I got a bunch of figures to crack open, and I'm gonna try to just binge review those one of these nights when I have free time. And again, just a reminder, if you guys might be interested, stay tuned. I'll be giving 3 sets of these away, and as with all my giveaways, unfortunately, it will be for those in the U.S. only. I just, you know, it would be too costly to ship these overseas. So anyway, there you guys have it. As always, thanks for watching. Seriously, I mean that. There's nothing sarcastic about that. Just thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. You know, screw the haters. Somebody is thumbing down my videos. Losers. I've been getting some angry comments lately too. Losers. You guys have no life. But for the rest of you, you know, I'm sure if you're one of the haters, you're not gonna sit here for 40 minutes and watch my videos. So for the rest of you, really, thanks for watching. You know, realistically, you know, I got wife and kid. I gotta help contribute to the family. I got so much stuff I could be doing, you know, that's more important than sitting here sharing and talking with you guys. But it's still important to me. You know, you guys are important to me. For those of you who watch, you know, and like and comment, you know, I really appreciate it. And I've said it before, I'll say it again. It's like, you guys are the reason I do this. You know, why else? Why else am I sitting here talking to the camera if it's not, you know, for you guys? What, just because I have fun sitting here looking at myself on the front-facing camera, the screen right there? No, you know, I do it for you guys. So really, thank you. And that's why I've been wanting to do giveaways and stuff again. So I'm gonna try to cook up a few more. So I'll kind of have a variety of stuff for people who are into different things, because I'm into all kinds of stuff. And, you know, I imagine, you know, those of you who watch me, you know, some of you into this, some of you into that. So not everything's going to be something you're interested in, but I'll get to it eventually, chances are. So anyway, thank you. Really, thanks so much. If I could shake all you guys' hands, you know, fist pump, I wish I could. Bro hug. To some of you anyway, maybe not all. You know, seriously though, you know, really, I appreciate it.